Pisces, what is happening? Welcome, Pisces. Let's see what's happening with you as of late, Pisces. What's happening with Pisces? A lot of you recently could have gotten triggered, right? During this moon cycle, some things coming up, some childhood issues, possibly. For instance, I'll tell you a little story. This weekend, I went to get a massage on Saturday, and it was a very deep tissue massage, but I needed it, right? You kind of like drain your lymph nodes and all that. And then on Sunday, I was out in the sun, and I had like a couple glasses of wine, probably like 3. I don't really drink at all. And I like tossed my cookies when I got home like 7 times. However, I needed it, right? It was like this tower shakeup that shocked my system, and I did feel better because I felt like some things needed to get out. And, you know, once I got home and I was by myself, I was like crying, but it wasn't crying, you know, I felt bad, right? I mean, I'm a big girl, I can handle things, but it's almost like this built up energy or something that just needed to come out. And, you know, when I was a little tipsy as well, I text, you know, whatever this fire sign. And, you know, things are a little tense, but it's interesting because it's like, again, Pisces had to do some work on the throat chakra, right? Expressing what it is that you feel and just letting the cards fall where they may, right? Because not expressing and holding that built up in yourself doesn't get anything anywhere, right? So I almost feel like it was a way of purging. Okay, so you can, you know, put this in your situation. Let's get into the cards. Let's get into the cards, Pisces. Excuse my little story there, but I just wanted, you know, to kind of show you guys that tower moments can come in many different ways, right? I mean, emotionally, this, that, also like a shock to the body, like a realignment. You know, when I threw up, I mean, I don't condone, you know, obviously throwing up, like my system, it just needed it, right? I hadn't thrown up in forever. But I lost a couple pounds, you know, and it's almost like it gave me a chance to start fresh, right? Okay, so now I'm eating lighter, I'm drinking juices, and I feel phenomenal. I feel way better, way better. Okay, into the cards now, Pisces. Let's see here. Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? What's up and coming for Pisces? And I only talk about this tower moment because you had it in your last reading, Pisces, so, you know, we have to address it. Maybe your tower moment is like, wow, you had an epiphany about something. Knight of Cups. Idealistic. First card out, Pisces. Ooh. Pisces. I'm kind of impressed, yet it's a different type of energy than we were in, right? It's almost like whatever little tower moment was able to kind of put us on a different Chariot in the reverse here. So it's a lack of taking direction. Okay, maybe this is someone around you. This is the Cancer energy that we're in as well. So if you are not channeling this energy correctly, you could feel as if, you know, you can't get control of your life. You know, your discipline isn't, you know, as intact as it should be during the time, right? You know, feeling like you're just getting swept by the waves instead of you taking control. All right. Pisces, okay, you or someone around you here is looking to be very idealistic, right? Follow their heart. Okay, maybe you want to follow your heart and express something here, or someone is doing that towards you. What's helping or hindering you? A Fool, a new beginning, right? A new cycle. In the last reading, I also remember seeing 10-10 ending, okay? And it's almost like this little eclipse period literally marked the end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. We're going to see here, you know, your next move, 10 of Wands, putting some burdens down. But I feel here like you're about to enter a time where you are going to follow your heart, right? You're going to take a leap of faith in a new direction here, because you've hit that dead end of feeling a certain way, or, you know, having to put up with something. You're just tired of something the way it was and you want new, right? It really has just gotten, and this thing, right? This is not just something you've been dealing with. We've had cycles of this, right? Back and forth. So consciously here, Pisces, you are going to come out of your head here. Okay, 9 of Swords in the reverse. We're going to start to clarify some of this. In your unconscious mind, Three of Cups, this is what I was doing this weekend, you know, having some drinks with some family, some friends here, at the beach. Well, at the house, at the beach. Be careful with overindulgences. Yes, Pisces. But yeah, hanging around people, just feeling good, being around people that you feel good, celebrating, like this friendship camaraderie feeling. Let's see here. Your conscious mind, Pisces, your next move is putting some burdens down. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're putting something down, right? I feel, again, talking about something has just hit its end, and like it's very abundantly clear, like, okay, this is it. I have to take a different direction. Like, I'm done, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be done with something, you know, or a person, but you're just, you need new in some sense, okay? I want to clarify, what is this Nine of Swords in Pisces conscious mind in the reverse, which is good. It's coming out of anxiety. It's coming out of this mental turmoil. Five of Swords. What else? Justice in the reverse. Pisces, you know, before you come out of this mental anxiety, right, you could experience it, some tough emotional times during this transit, right? Some times where you feel like, you know, someone got the upper hand on you, you feel maybe betrayed, or some issues of conflict within yourself that is manifesting in your reality, right? And it's almost as if you feel like somehow something was not in your favor, something wasn't just, something wasn't correct, maybe. There was a decision that wasn't in your favor. Or you were just tired of getting the short end of the stick. What is this Ten of Wands in the reverse? I don't know if I'm going to post this reading. King of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like something has gotten really heavy and you're just, I feel like surrender here, right? I feel a surrender because you are just really tired. Maybe it's tired about an aspect of yourself, right? You know, maybe you have some addictive qualities that you're trying to overcome, maybe some patterns, some, you know, holding on to a person, okay? How you see yourself, Pisces, Emperor. You're really wanting to get structure and control back in your life here. Let's see, why is the Emperor here for Pisces? Why is the Emperor here for Pisces? All right. Okay, so this Three of Wands popped out on top of this Three of Cups. I feel like you want this reunion, this environment, right, with someone, and I feel like you're starting to close off and get a little, like, stoic, okay? But, you know, there's delays and frustrations. You feel a little bit disappointed, okay? This could speak to a little bit of emotional maturity in some sense. It's almost like, you know, when you feel a little bit too triggered, it's getting too, you know, vulnerable, you kind of close off a little bit. And, you know, it's normal, but you're really wanting to get yourself back, you know, because you feel off balance with your emotions, Pisces. In your environment, Lovers in the reverse. So maybe this is what has you feeling like this. I also feel that, you know, a person that you could be dealing with is feeling the tense connection, the imbalance, it isn't balanced right now, okay? Why is this Lovers in the reverse here for Pisces environment? Lovers in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. Sudden awakening, yeah. Some, like, realization. What else? What is this Four of Cups and the Lovers in the reverse in Pisces environment? I feel like someone is having some epiphanies about you. Maybe they want to heal the situation. You could be dealing with a fire sign, like feminine energy, maybe, or someone that's more in their, you know, it could be a male with, you know, someone that is determined. They're almost determined to heal this. Hopes and fears, Pisces. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Feeling like, you know, there will be no collaboration. Fearing that, right? Maybe some of you are hoping not to collaborate with someone anymore and really just start a new beginning completely elsewhere. For some of you, it's starting a new beginning elsewhere. For some of you know, for another of you is wanting a new cycle here with the same person. It's going to depend, right? You choose whether you get off some cycles or not. But the outcome, Pisces, King of Swords. Pisces, I'm seeing here a transition, right? From a very, obviously, emotional, then something during Cancer season maybe triggers us, right? Some childhood issues coming up, and then we go back into our shell like Cancer does. So, and then we get very Emperor-like, very logical, and, focus on work so we can not worry, or have to deal with, or that's your way of coping, But let's see here. What is this King of Swords? King of Swords for Pisces outcome. What is this King of Swords for Pisces outcome? The Hermit. King of Swords for Pisces outcome. Why is the King of Swords here for Pisces outcome? All right, we have Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel here like you are looking forward, searching for guidance of where to go next, right? Like what direction in your life, planning, making decisions. However, Pisces, your emotions, you have to make sure that you're dealing with your emotions in a healthy way. In a healthy way, right? It isn't pushing it under the rug and keeping yourself busy in other senses and planning, and that's good, right? This is almost part of the universal plan, where we just have to make sure that we're not making decisions off of fear, off of emotional imbalance, because that has repercussions later on, right, in different cycles. So yes, there's been something you've been triggered, something you feel wasn't in your favor. It's almost like you took a leap of faith and you feel like it fell short. However, there is new beginnings on the horizon. Let's see here. Let's see, Pisces. All right, what's up and coming for Pisces? What is the challenge or obstacle? And what is the opportunity? And advice. Okay, so what's coming on for Pisces? What is the challenge or obstacle? What is the opportunity or the positive? And what advice for Pisces? 4 cards for Pisces here. Pisces, clear and concise messages. Tell us what Pisces needs to know. Clear messages, Spirit. Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. What is Pisces' situation? What is the obstacle or challenge? What is the positive in this situation? And what advice for my dear friends? We're going to get this card that just fell out as a bonus. I saw Cancer. Oh, Fool at the bottom of the deck again, Pisces. Definitely something has hit a culmination. Like, I know it's been leading up to this. There's new, right? After the 10 that we saw in the last reading, 10-10, new. Bottom of that page is Swords. Okay, Pisces. Oh, and the bonus card, Justice in the reverse. We're going to clarify. Pisces, the current situation, Queen of Swords. I feel here like you are needing to be discerning, right? Very discerning with the things you allow moving forward. You're really trying to decipher some things here in your life, right? We're going to clarify this, but the current obstacle or roadblock here is a 4 of Cups in the reverse, right? Maybe it's having some realizations about something. Maybe the obstacle is you're not seeing things clearly or having some realizations about something. Okay, we're going to clarify. Or you do see something, you realize something, and it kind of puts you in this tower moment that we were seeing, right? The positive here, though, Pisces, is that you're going to let go of something, right? You having these realizations and seeing this as like a tower moment, like, oh my God, I'm seeing things for what it is, allows you to let go of it, allows you to work. It's coming up as a trigger transition for you to release, okay? The advice for Pisces, the world. Let the cycle happen, Pisces. Allow more harmony, allow this completion, this closure that you need in your life so you can start something new. Let's clarify. All right, what is this Queen of Swords for Pisces' current situation? What is this Queen of Swords? 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 Having so many downloads as I'm shuffling. Seven of Swords and Nine of Swords. I'm seeing here, yeah, Pisces, there's a situation, you know, where maybe you've been repeating a cycle, right? Something that has been off balance. We're going to clarify this justice. This is very intriguing, but I'm seeing here that, you know, you're needing to be very discerning again, you know, to really get yourself out of this anxiety or out of these sleepless nights or out of this like emotional turmoil, and stop self-deceiving yourself about a certain situation, okay? Maybe you need to stop sneaking off from the emotional trigger in some sense. What is this Four of Cups in the reverse? As a blockage or obstacle here? Why is this Four of Cups in the reverse as a blockage or obstacle here? Four of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the blockage here, Pisces, could be that when you have these sudden realizations, right? It could kind of push you into disappointment, right? Like disappointed and almost this emotional immaturity in a sense. Sometimes like not putting work into something. You know, it's almost like you do it like, it's almost as if the disappointment about something here that you see, you know, you're not motivated to put work into that situation anymore. And also it could be affecting you into putting diligent work or continuing to water the seeds in other aspects of your life. You could be emotionally triggered and then you don't feel like working, right? You're just like, so be careful with that. That's the blockage. But I'm seeing here that you are working through it. It's like almost obviously a blockage that is going to be released. I see here release. What is a positive? What is a positive here? Ooh, and you know, it's interesting because some of these cards are coming out from our reading. Knight of Swords, you are going to take action. I'm seeing here that you're also disappointed that someone is not watering the seeds. You know, the way that, you know, you're seeing that you were self-deceiving yourself about someone. Maybe you wanted to see so badly, you know, that someone was a person for you, yet they put absolutely no freaking effort and do nothing. And they are emotional and like they are emotionally immature and just can't, even if they wanted to like be on your level, right? So I feel like you are taking action. Emperor, which came out in your reading, how you see yourself, okay? Taking control here, releasing and bringing back balance in your life. You know, releasing that blockage. What is the world is for the advice here? Why is the world here as advice for Pisces? Why is the world as advice for Pisces? Two of Pentacles. Prioritizing, juggling. Let's see here. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. The advice, Pisces, let whatever you need to let go, let it go. Let it go. Okay, I know you've been juggling whether to close this out for good or not. This is what's on the other side of that, Pisces. Stability, like you've learned some lessons, okay? You don't have to repeat the cycle again, you know? There's something bigger and better for you on the other side, you know? Like we think, oh, I'll never like someone like that again or love someone like that. And then you find someone that you're just completely infatuated with. You know what I'm saying? Like, let life surprise you. Ten of Pentacles, like long-term for yourself. A lot of you Pisces are releasing old habits, okay? Releasing old habits of emotional immaturity, and even in regards to work, you know, not putting the work that it really needed to, okay? You're seeing that for yourself and you're becoming like a boss, right? Like someone that gets shit done, okay? Bringing more balance and letting more light in. So you're going to have long-term with yourself, but also if it's in regards to someone else, a new partner that's going to be like more stable long-term, new beginnings, Pisces. And Ten of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Like this is so beautiful. Let's see though. Not to burst this bubble, which that has nothing to do, right? Because this is the outcome. This is advice. Like, let this beautiful thing come in. Get out of your own way. Don't repeat the cycle. What is this justice? What is this justice? Don't do this to yourself, right, Pisces? You know, and the scenario that's coming up in this situation, it is it's someone, a man or a woman, that wants to be in love, wants this enchanted love, right? And to get to this enchanted love, it's an inner journey first, right? You have to be so full of yourself, right? Not in a bad way, but you have to really have worked on yourself and be balanced to where you're not attached to something, right? Because when you have attachments, what we could do is we could have illusions. Yes, make something try to fit into a box that it doesn't. And, you know, the realization that you're accepting less than you deserve. If you're accepting less, you know, the universe can't bring you what, you know, the new, because you don't feel like you deserve it. You're telling the universe, I want this, I'm accepting this. So it's, don't keep yourself on the cycle of being emotionally drained. Fill your own cup, right? Make sure you do the work and bring this cup upright. All right, Pisces, I am going to let you guys go. I'll see you later. Bye.